Love weather forecasts. I feel like they're predicting the future. Currently, in the villages, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect clouds with a low of 74 degrees.
Huh. Thank you. Hey, we're live.
Weather forecast. I feel like they're predicting the future.
That one's already. No.
Oh.
There's another one somewhere.
Uh-oh. I have another video somewhere in the tab.
Hey, did you do shoutouts?
Yes.
Oh.
I did them while you were gone today, driving to the airport. Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Good evening. I'm Melody Lane. And this is Alex, my son.
Hello.
He also has a crafting channel. How many videos do you have in your crafting channel?
I have one that's longer than a minute.
He has a channel, Beard Adventures, where he goes on adventures. And then, so since he's been crafting, he's starting a crafting channel.
There's not many videos right now, but I do have plans for things. I'm just
He doesn't
planning.
have a lot of time because he works for me as my assistant.
And then I also have the other channel that I need to catch up on videos. So
yes.
I'm a little behind on everything.
Yeah. Okay. Tonight we are doing mugs, and we're doing different things than we've ever done before. So I'm not doing mugs just to do mugs, just to waste your time, because I've done mugs before.
I like mugs. I like doing them.
It's addicting, yes.
I feel like I can, for what I'm doing, sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
I feel like I could make a video on my channel of just me doing this and then timesing it because it took forever, but that's for a dumb reason.
So he's don't do what he did. Yeah. Do what I told him after he did it.
Yeah, but I like the way it looked.
I did.
It looks better now.
We have mirrored it.
I mirrored it. You didn't do any of that.
We're going to show you the file on this. This is the one with just pens. But we also have one that you have to choose which piece of Infusible ink I'm going to cut. And we're going to cut that live. And then we're going to cut the leaves, a mug with leaves on it. And we're not doing a mug wrap. We are not cutting out a mug wrap at all for those. And we're doing that because I wanted to show you how to do it. But then I also wanted to show you how to write on the Infusible ink sheets. So we're going to do that live with the Cricut Joy. You can do it on any of the Cricut machines, but to save room on my desk so you can see it all, I thought we could just do this on the Joy. So we're going to do that on the Joy. I'm also going to show you how to change pen colors when you have that triangle in the layers panel. So if you're in my Cricut Joy group, you have seen post after post after post of how do I fix the triangle? And we try to explain it to them and they don't understand, or we say change the pen color, but they don't know how to change the pen color in Design Space. So we will be showing you that. And if you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube. Watch us on YouTube. It's youtube.com/MelodyLane. You will see the chat. Your answers in the chat will be answered by moderators, and I will see your questions and see your name. And it's just a lot more fun over here on YouTube. So come on over to YouTube. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, because his is already in the other two mugs, we have to cut just one sheet from each. Welcome, Penny. And I want to tell you guys, it is completely free to subscribe on YouTube and completely free to give me the thumbs up. If you're excited about learning how to do mugs, give me a thumbs up. I have plenty of other videos you can watch as well. So the Cricut drew this one. Well, Alex designed it.
The Cricut drew the outlines. I colored it in.
Yes. I was going to tell him.
Okay.
He colored it in, so the file does not look like this. Okay? He colored it in with the Infusible ink markers.
Well,
what he did wrong was he grabbed all, I have my, do you want to grab one so they know what I'm talking about? I have little jars of my Infusible ink pens, and I have them separated. The fine the fine ones and the medium. So these are all fine. And then I have 2 that match these because I have the same colors and markers because they're thicker.
They're right next to him.
He only grabbed the fine pens, so he's taking hours to color that in with a pen.
It was an hour and a half.
Okay, an hour and a half. And I'm like, you didn't color it in with the markers? I didn't know there were markers, he said.
I think I did know that, but I didn't think of it at that time.
It just didn't come to your mind.
Yeah.
Show them the other markers.
Oh.
So also, you can have the Cricut draw and then use these
The freehand.
Yeah, freehand markers.
And there's some brush ones I used.
Yeah, this one has dual tips. So it has different tips. It's more of a brush stroke. And this one,
this took a long time.
And this has a bolder tip. So coloring with these would take a lot less time.
Yeah, but I was perfectly in all the lines with the pens.
Yeah.
The markers I definitely went over. But I did add some stuff like the green.
Yeah, he added a little dripping to the cauldron. He did mirror.
I mirrored, and
I have to be reminded to mirror when we cut today.
So the original image was only 3 different colors. I did contour, like duplicate, contour, and move it back into place. So there's a bunch of different.
Yeah, and it's multiple colors. So the machine will tell you which color to put in, and then it will draw it, and then the machine stops. Design Space tells you which color to put in next. So if you've never done multiple colors, that's what it does.
Yes, the dual tips we keep flat as well. They're in here.
Oh, Nightbot is telling you get 20% off with my code. I'm so sorry. That ended September 30th, and I forgot to change it. So my code does only give 10% off now. And I also want to tell you about a huge giveaway. Its value is $499.88, but it is in my Cricut Design Space Facebook group. If you type groups in the chat there, it will bring up my Cricut group, which is the Design Space group, and my crafting group. If you join my Cricut group, there is a post in there. What the giveaway is a
Do you have a picture?
10 by, yeah. That's smart, Alex. Oh, I just opened it twice. Okay, guys, let me show you the picture so you can see what it is. Okay, so if you enter that giveaway, all you have to do is post the hashtag Halloween giveaway, and it has to be in that group. And when you post hashtags, always, no matter where you post, hashtags are always no spaces. So you do the little number sign, the hashtag, and then you do the word Halloween giveaway, no spaces at all. There are no spaces in Instagram hashtags or anywhere. Tammy, there is not a new code. The code is still cutie.
It just doesn't do that.
It expires December 31st. It'll still work in January though. So this is the giveaway. And there's information on how to enter there. It's really easy to enter. So you're getting a big Easy Press, the largest one. You're also getting the mini Easy Press. You're getting 2 shirts. You're getting a large Easy Press mat, the small Easy Press mat, the heat tape, the cosmetic bags, coasters, and 2 boxes of 4 color, may not be these colors. This one's actually out of stock, so don't count on that one. But it will be boxes with 4 colors of Infusible Ink and a value pack of Everyday Iron-On in rainbow colors.
Is that supposed to say MSRV or is that supposed to be P?
Okay, it's normally P, but it's value. So in my head, it's manufactured suggested retail value.
Okay.
That's why I put the V.
All right.
Jill, I just told you what the contest was and what you have to do. You just have to post a project in the group with the hashtag Halloween giveaway. There is a post in the group.
You didn't finish. You said keep
man.
the Halloween or keep the hashtags together.
Yeah,
And
you have to post in the
hashtag
group.
Was.
Sorry, Jill. I guess I did. In my head, I did. Okay,
She
so
put on there Halloween
there is a
giveaway.
post in there. I thought and I thought Jill already posted something, or she commented on a post or something.
I think she was trying to tell you, hey, finish.
No, I mean in the group.
Okay.
Okay. So this is, I think it's going until October 28th, I think. You do have to be in Canada or the United States because it is Cricut sponsored. So we have that. All right. So now this...
Should I warm this up?
Yeah, you can. So now this is the file that we just showed you. So let's show them again. So I'm going to switch back to us. I know I have to switch the camera.
Okay. That's upside down. Good job.
So this is that same file, only colored in. And we only use laser copy paper. So it's just cheap copy paper that is for laser and inkjet printers.
I took that out of the printer. That is what was in there, right? I sure hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the only copy paper I have.
All right, good. Because I was be like, man.
So it went from this to this just by hand coloring. All right. So now we're going to put this on the Cricut. But first, I want to show you on the Cricut. I meant on the mug. First, I'm going to show you how to find these files, and then we're going to go to another file because you guys need to help me make a decision. So if you're a supporter, you have the password to this tab right here. You click on Supporter Projects, and it will ask for a guest password. If you are a supporter, you do not log in to this website to get the projects. There's no logging in. I mean, you could to leave a comment, but not to log in.
It's not necessary.
Right. So we're going to go down to mugs.
Mugs.
And here's all the mug files. So this leaf one we're doing today, this one, I will try to change the picture once this is made because this one's going to be so much prettier when we're done. So I'm going to open this one real fast.
So you're doing the leaves one, right?
Oh, Debbie has a great question. Yeah. Drawn with a standard black pen. They are drawn with only Infusible Ink pens.
Yeah, it was all Infusible Ink.
Everything was Infusible Ink. Thank you, Debbie, again for that reminder. I also want to tell you guys tonight, Eastern time, midnight, Design Space will be down for a few hours. So you don't have all night. Okay. We're going to customize this. And then I'm going to ask you this question, and during the shout outs, I'll have you guys answer for me.
So I just want to say with the ones where I, like this one that I did with the drawing. Oh, we're on. We're on. Well, hey guys. I want to do more things like that where it's just a few images or it's a few different colors and it's all drawn. I like the idea of being able to color it in with different things. So I want to do that more. But time is what I need more of.
Okay, so this one, let me show you what we're doing. So this cat is not sliced or anything. We're going to glue this cat on top of the gray Infusible Ink.
Well, it's not gray.
It's not going to be gray. It's your decision. You have a choice.
Can you do that now? Can you put that in there now?
Let me tell them what it is so they understand first.
Okay.
Okay, the Happy Halloween is sliced out, so that will be white on our mug because our mug is white. The pumpkin is sliced out. So I already have the pumpkin cut. It's actually still in my Infusible Ink. I'll have to peel it off. So we're going to weed this off the orange sheet, the tangerine Infusible Ink, and then we're going to place it inside this hole here. And then we're going to place these pieces that I actually already have cut in black with the cat. We're going to place them inside the pumpkin. But for this, we're not using that. Hide that layer.
Yeah.
The gray here, we have a choice.
Switch back to us.
I'm trying, but I'm not.
Yeah, you were not on the right button.
We're going to use this. And to be honest, I have no idea where this came from. I can't find it on Design Space. They do have it in 12 by 12, but not this size. So this is the Galaxy. They do have it in 12 by 12, but I think it's out of stock. If you're new to Infusible Ink, I always open it from the bottom.
It's way easier.
The reason is I place these on a shelf so I can see these colors. Like, here's another one. I was thinking about using this one for the leaves today, but I'm not. So we can see the colors, because once you open these colors, you can't get it in pretty. It just doesn't work. And it's just easier to open it from the bottom. And it comes in a little black bag. So I'm just going to open this now. So if you're new to Design Space, you'll see what it comes in. Now the colors I'm going to show you. It comes with a little, silicone. This was a testing piece. We're going to use it as a cloth to wipe our mugs. Comes with a little silicone to absorb moisture. It comes with a little, says go to help.com/infusible ink if you need help. It comes with butcher paper. One sheet.
Yeah, I can use those.
Yeah, one sheet per sheet, but these you get a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what they look like. There's one of them.
That's the colors one.
That's going to be called colors. And this one is going to be called stars. So they're not going to look dull like this. They're going to look like that. This is how they'll turn out after they're heated. So I'm going to add a little poll in the chat. So if you're on YouTube, in the chat, you can answer the poll.
Which color should I use? That's not.
Wow.
You're doing great.
Am I typing? He's laughing at. I'm missing letters. Okay, so this one will be colors, and the other one will be stars. So hold on, you guys can vote in the chat. So now, if you're in the chat on YouTube, and if you're live, you can just click on that post. So this one is stars. So this would be the background. It'll have a pumpkin and a black cat on it.
There's already 48 votes.
It's 50-50. And this one is the colors.
I already voted. It's close.
Okay, so while you guys are voting,
That's where the gray will be. That's what the gray will be.
Well, let me switch it back here real fast. So you're voting on this gray will be one of those two sheets. So we'll let you vote on that.
Mirror it.
Oh, I will mirror it. Okay. I'm not cutting it yet.
Are we doing mine?
Yeah, but first. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Wanda, Tracy, Robin, Carrie, Wendy, Kim, Barb, Marilyn, Donna, Terry, Gina, Dee, Lisa, Rose, Corey, Peggy, Dawn, Jolene, Carla, Ron Kruger, Signs of Awesome, Linda, Joy, Kathleen, Gloria, Debbie, Kathy, Debbie, Diane, Terry, Shelly, Steve, Huntress Habits, Diane, Mariette, Diane, Janice, Mary, Gail, Sherry, Jean, Christine, Tammy, Misty, Donna Marie, Paula, and Darlene. And a huge thank you to my VIPs. Okay, some people said they don't see the poll. It's in the chat at the top. You might see just a blue line. If you click on that blue line, then it will open up the poll. Unless it doesn't work for mobile, but I think it does. Oh, it does because you see it. Yeah, so if you see that blue line, click on that blue line and it will open it up.
So I want to say Starts is winning right now, but someone did make a really good point for the colors. The cat
won't. I think it will.
Okay.
It might not show up perfectly, but it might look spookier that way. So the cat will show up more on the colors. So we'll let you keep voting, and Alex is going to get his mug ready and then put it in to heat it up.
All right, so I'm using a large mug, right?
Yes.
What are you doing?
You're hitting the cord for the mini press.
Well, there's like no leg room here.
I know.
This is a small. This is not what I'm using.
The large 15-ounce Cricut mugs come in this box. So you get this free gift box. Betsy, he's already cut out in black. And also, I'm going to say goodbye to the people on Facebook. I want you to come over to YouTube.
Go to
youtube.com/Melody Lane. Okay, it's just us YouTubers.
Hi, guys.
So he's wiping it to make sure it's all completely clean.
All right. So then I don't have to... Oh, yeah, that's why. Yep, never mind. I need this. So I tape this first, right? With the heat transfer tape?
What else would you do first?
I mean, like, so I'm not wrapping all of it together and then taping it.
No.
I tape this down first.
Yes, you tape on this. So you got to make it kind of even in the front. Show them that.
Like this?
So move it so they can actually see. Like
there's a handle in it.
Yeah. Those pieces, I'm pointing to it. I'm pointing to it on the screen.
I know. I'm like, what are you talking about?
These pieces meet in the middle and it makes a little circle. See that circle?
Okay.
And then
I
we're
need
going to
another
tape.
hand.
No, you don't. And you really only need one piece of tape.
Okay.
Some people use tons of tape. No, Gail, we didn't lint roll because we wiped it with a cloth.
So, can I put this safely on here and then attach it? Well, are you sure I need one? Shouldn't I tape it to the mug and then tape this to the top of this? Because if I do it like this, the only part that's going to hold this on there is that little circle.
Well, you can, but you can't cover up anything. So show them where you
like
put
that?
the tape. Yes.
Oh, easy enough.
Yeah. That was really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
this came in that box. This is one paper. It's just folded. There's
folded three times. So you only need butcher paper when you're using the Infusible Ink pens.
It's a little
when we're
much.
using the transfer sheets, yeah, you can cut that.
Okay.
There's some little scissors.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the big ones are behind you on the dream box.
Should I do another? Should I cut some more?
Wait. First, put one side straight.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
And then cut the one side.
Literally about to do that. It's just trying to hold these itty bitty scissors. Oh. Close enough. Okay. Now I need another piece of tape. So you do need two pieces of tape. I'm just kind of putting the tape back over the same spot, making sure it's tight, pushing it down. It's okay.
As long as there's no ink there, it's okay.
Yeah, there's no ink there.
Show them that side.
There's no ink right here, so it's a little long right there and right there.
Why don't you just cut that with the scissors? Just cut it off. You don't need it because there's no ink there. So wherever there's no ink, you don't really need the butcher paper. The stars are winning by 52%. So if you see that blue line at the top of the chat, click on it and vote.
Okay. Now we're good to go, right? It's all...
Yes.
It's all good.
And the machine is heated up.
Yep, it's on.
It's on green.
Getting it nice and centered.
Well, when you close it, it's going to be centered. So you want it, there you go.
Like that?
Yeah, you got to push it.
I know.
This is the first time we're using this MugPress.
So hopefully all goes well.
My first MugPress we put in my crafting house that we rent out. Okay, so let's get started. While this is sitting here, we're not going to just sit and wait for it.
Yeah. Did you make this like giant over here?
No, it's just the way that screen is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and make this one. I have already cut out the cat and the other sheets. Oh, no. We're on a wrong machine because we are going to use the Joy. So we're going to change. Oh, you guys can't see.
Oh, are you doing that one or are you doing the other one first?
Well, so I'm doing this one first.
There's 251 people in here and only 152 votes.
Oh. Do you want me to do the other one?
Yeah. You haven't even shown the other one yet.
Okay. Here's the other one.
Can you tell them my idea?
The part that was your idea?
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
So this mug was inspired by Sue Badinsky. She did a mug with leaves on it like this. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that to show them how to do it without cutting out the mug press, the mug wrap. Now, if you want to know where to get these mug wraps, you can just go to the home page and go to MugPress, go to View All. Oh, it was actually right there. If you're doing pens and markers like Alex did, you choose this one. If you're doing other ones with Infusible Ink sheets, you use this one. And you select the size. You can do straight edge, you select the size, and then the edge. So they have the ripped edge, the scallop, the wavy, the zigzag. And then you bring that into your file first.
I did put mine on correctly, right?
Yes.
It was upright.
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
We don't know if his is going to be upside down.
I just started wondering. I'm like, uh-oh.
I don't know. So, these are not attached. We're not even going to cut this at all. We can just completely hide that. We can hide this piece. Now, these pieces are drawn. They're going to draw on the Infusible Ink sheet. We are going to use the Cricut Joy. Let me move this over so you can see this a little better. So we're going to change this to the Joy. Yes, the stars is the almost black one. And notice where we have the pen, there are these triangles. If you see people with these questions, please help them to answer it. All you have to do is click on this and go over here next to operation where it says pen. There will probably be a question mark. And all you need to do is choose any pen at all, and that triangle goes away. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose Infusible Ink pen. Actually, it doesn't matter which we choose. So I think I'm not going to choose the red Infusible Ink because it just doesn't matter. That's what pen we're going to put in. And, well, that one doesn't have a problem, but we're just going to make them all the same. So we're going to click on all of these that have a pen. I guess those are good. If you don't want to use leaves you write on, I first have this group of leaves that you can use, and they don't have any drawing. So if you don't have infusible ink pens, you might not want to write on them. So I'm just going to do this really fast.
Yeah, these are much more in depth of the detail.
Yeah, he thought I could just draw these lines in. I said, heck no, that Cricut's going to do it for me. Okay, now we can click Make It. But let me show you. We're going to do on a mat.
Oh.
We are not cutting them like this.
You gotta get your trimmer.
Yeah. We are going to choose a mat that is 12 inches. And we're not going to cut them like this. Let's go back here so I can show you what we're using. So we're going to use, this piece came from the Bright Bow. So I know you guys are going to ask this question. Oh, it's blurry because I locked the focus. It's Bright Bow Fairy Tale is the pattern. So it's this pattern right here. It's actually this red pattern that we're using, but the other end is this beautiful color of ombre. So we're going to use this, but we're going to use it on the Joy. So I need to cut this. And we're not even going to get that far. We need a coaster.
Put these over here.
Okay.
Because we don't need it.
So go ahead and take this out. So now this has to cool. It's 400 degrees, remember, so you do not touch it. The handle is not hot.
The handle is not hot.
But we cannot touch the mug. So we have it set to the side, and we're going to let that cool for a minute.
Here's your... Oh, you don't need this.
I don't need the mug yet.
I'll put that up there. Do you have room?
No. You put this in my way. Okay. So we're going to cut this to about 4 inches. We could cut it 4.5 inches, but we don't need 4.5 inches to fill the whole mat. So I'm going to stick this in here. And the 4 inches goes to here. This actually has an arm that will go out to 12 inches, but we don't need 12 inches. Oh, wait a minute.
That's not...
I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I gotta put it in this way. I'm gonna open this up. Now this needs to go in about 4 inches.
There you go.
And I'm gonna make sure this is straight at the top. So I'm gonna push it up to the top there. Lay that down. And we're gonna cut that off.
Dunzo.
Okay.
Now can I move this back?
There's no reason to. We don't even have a mug to put in yet. Okay. You could take this up. The 12-ounce mugs come with bubble wrap and this. And he's going to go ahead and just wipe the mug with the little towel. So we're going to use the 12-inch. Look, I got foil from the foil transfer sheet on here. And there's one of my pink hairs on here. We're going to stick this on here.
Welcome, Marlon Pass.
Now, I didn't put this on very straight. but it's okay.
You should move that one chat.
Oh, I know. I have to remember, I did not cut this to go the full length of the mat. So I cannot go past the 4-inch, and down here I can't go past 3.5. I'm not worried about that because most of them I'm gonna kind of put across here. So I'll be okay. So I'm gonna look at this while I move all of the leaves on my mat, and I'm gonna let you see me do that. That's the wrong button.
Good thing there's no thing plugged in there.
Okay, so I don't want them cut like this, or they're just gonna kind of look the same. I am going to move some of these. You can rotate them. I might want one more red because the red is more on that side. Like one of these.
This paper is perfect.
I think I want this. Yeah, these are gonna be beautiful. And here, I think I want to do it like that. Do this one more that way. I'm also going to cut these apart with scissors. So I don't want them so completely close. I think I want more over here. That one's going to be really red.
That's okay. There's red leaves.
Oh, I know. I'm just going to... Okay. I think we'll be good. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Why are these numbers upside down? I guess that's the way the mat is. So I'm going to hit continue. Oh, and I guess it's on. And we are going to choose, I'm just going to search ink. Ink transfer. Make that a favorite. Okay, Twyla says, why didn't you attach them in the cute layout like you had? That way you could have a negative and a positive. The reason I did is because I don't want them to look like the top of all the leaves are ombre. I want each leaf to look differently. You can do that if that's what you want. Janice, you'll see why I cut out with scissors. Because I'm not going to put them on a mug wrap. We're not cutting a mug wrap in this one. You can cut them all the normal way in the mug wrap, but I want to show you something different that you can do. Okay. Oh, I guess we just load it.
Yeah, well, you
I
got
haven't used the Joy. Too. Oh yeah, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, so it says to load the Joy pen. Oh, I didn't mirror it, but that's okay
yeah,
because they're just leaves.
You need to bring the Joy back more, or forward more.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll go under the...
Oh, okay.
So we're putting the pen in.
And on the Joy, you don't have to push down until it clicks.
Yeah, there's no clicking on the Joy. What happened? There you go. And you just push it in, and it's just going to start. Oh, I have to hit go. I have not used my Joy in a long time. You have to hit go in Design Space.
You got a super
Thank you, Corey James. She says, Melody is the best YouTuber that is always bubbly and happy and creative person that really helps explain Cricut to where I can understand. I love all her creations and videos. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Corey James.
And it just came up just not too long ago. She's been a member for 35 months.
Thank you, Corey. So somebody asked if this is the pink lemonade. Pink lemonade is very light. It's actually this color here from Bright Bow Fairy Tale. We cut it off of this sheet. This is kind of ombre, it's purplish. So it kind of came from here. If you can see, it went from this color, ombre, to the orange. And we're using a red Infusible Ink pen. On my file that I share, it's actually 2 different pen colors. But for Infusible Ink on the Joy, I don't have all the colors. So I'm just using a red pen.
Did you test the pen?
Yes.
Okay.
It's writing.
Okay.
So are there any questions so far on writing or anything? While this is cutting, I can totally answer questions. And let's see the colors. Oh, the colors is now winning 51%. So, do you know where the other piece is? Oh, there it is. So this is the stars one that you guys can vote on if you haven't. It'll be much darker than this. And it's gonna have a pumpkin and a black cat on it. And then this one is the colors. It will be much darker and brighter than this also. So it'll have a pumpkin and a cat on it. So you can click on the blue line at the top of the chat to vote on which one, like stars or colors.
It's like more contrasted.
Yeah.
These are Cricut Joy Infusible Ink.
Yeah, this one is Cricut and Joy Infusible Ink. Good luck finding it. I couldn't find it on the Cricut website.
So it's a pen, right?
Oh yeah, the pen is Cricut Infusible Ink for the Joy. They're not the ones for the Maker or Explorer. The Joy has their own Infusible Ink pens. Leslie, the background remove tool is rolling out. It could be 2 weeks before everybody has it. Okay, so now in Design Space, oh, I keep clicking that wrong one. It says load the tangerine pen. I must not have put them all in the same pen, so I'm just gonna not change my pen and put go in.
And put go in?
And click on go. So it continues to draw. It's almost done. It was probably just one that I didn't change. Or maybe 2.
Colors is more of like the galaxy colors. It's like a pink.
It'll look like the box.
What do you do with the box?
I don't know. Do you see it?
No, that's what I'm asking you. It's in that mug right in front of you.
So there's the top one is stars and the bottom one is colors. It doesn't really show a whole lot on here.
Flip it the other way.
There's nothing.
Oh, it's
like,
a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Now it says to put in the fine point blade.
I guess I could do that.
Okay. That was easy. Now I'm just going to hit go over here in Design Space. Now it's going to start cutting. Shannon, I would not use the Easy Press Mini on mugs. I just don't think it would work.
You did put it on Infusible Ink, right?
Yeah.
I think that's done. Once we put that in there, we can bring that over.
Yeah.
Sure.
It has a bunch of tiny little... The MugPress will shut off all by itself.
Well, we don't want it to.
Yes, the Joy has different blades than the other machines.
But it only has one blade, right?
Yes. It's only one blade for the Joy, but it's a different blade than the Maker and Explorer. The Joy sounds funny. It's only because of the leaves and the detail that is cutting out on the leaves. So it's because of the cut. Okay. I gotta click my mouse to unload. Okay. So now I'm going to take this off the mat. You peel the mat off your material.
There you go.
I'm going to need that again.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need my mug. Is this my mug?
Yep.
And you wiped it clean?
Yep.
And we're going to need the heat tape. And we want to make sure we do not place any of the leaves in a 1/2 inch around the handle. So you cannot put anything here, like where my fingers are. If you have skinny fingers, it might be bigger, but I got fat fingers, so it's pretty good. And, oh, what I was going to do, I'm going to peel this off.
You had a good side from over there.
I don't think so. And don't throw this away. You can use this on scraps. I have 3 or 4 videos using your scraps. This is usable again. And another thing, when you're weeding and you see white, see how the white paper's there? Don't worry about it. Do not even worry about trying to get it off. Because if there's no ink there, nothing is going to get onto the mug from that part. You do not have to waste your time peeling off the white. Oh, I can see that. Okay. So the reason I wanted to do it this way is because I want to show you that you don't always have to do a whole mug wrap and wrap it around if you don't want to. You can do, they don't have to be leaves, but they can be any image that you want them to be and tape them onto the mug itself. So that's what we're going to do. This is something I haven't done. I did it when Cricut trained me. That was the last time. Okay, so I'm going to cut these apart.
You could use the negative, but she wasn't very careful with the negative, so it ripped in some areas.
I didn't want to use the negative. I have a ton of mugs, more mugs than I will need for myself. When people rent my Airbnb, they have a MugPress there, and they each get a mug. So I give them one of my mugs to use. So I'm just cutting these out. If you have questions, go ahead and ask.
Someone asked, can you make tumblers in the mug press? It has to be a certain size.
I think 20 ounce do, but it's not made for tumblers.
It has to be a straight edge. You would have to like...
It's not recommended.
Yeah.
And it has, anything you put in the mug press has to be straight. Otherwise it won't, it'll only get the part that touches the mug press. Because the mug press cylinder is straight, you're only going to get pressure where the mug is straight. So wherever it's not straight, it won't have anything on it. Now, like I said, you could have attached these together and used it like a mug press, but I wanted to show you, you don't have to do that. And if I would have done that, see how it cut out, all this side was all red, and it would be that way on the mug, and I don't want them to look that way on the mug.
So that's not the way they look when they fall.
No, they don't all fall in color, like ombre color, yellow to red.
Thank you, Joanne.
Joanne, thank you so much.
Okay, someone said, Heidi says, could you use placement tape to put the leaves on and then wrap the mug with butcher paper? You don't, so
Don't need to.
you could do it with this.
I'm using the heat resistant tape
to
put it on, and we're not wrapping it.
You don't, with this you don't need to use the butcher paper.
I'm gonna cut.
But you want to make sure you use heat resistant tape, not
Yeah, you can't use regular tape. So this does have sticky on it.
Just enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little tape to each one just to make sure it stays on there good. And I'm just gonna eye it, you know, just make sure it's on there. That's really on there well.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really need that much tape. Put this one down here. This one is like that one. So I'm gonna go over here to the other side.
Remember, you need that space away.
Yeah. That's plenty. I'm going to put these on and then I'm going to put tape on it just to make sure.
Push the joy back. Just a smidge. There you
Why?
go. There's a blinking light on top.
Oh.
Got another one over here.
Oh no.
Might need some tape on that one.
Yes, it does need tape.
Do you have enough room for all of them?
See, I think I might need to put some. That's why I didn't want to tape them all, because
Right
I
away.
might have to.
Move them.
Yes. I want to put. Oh, that one's there.
Colors is in the lead, 53 to 47. 204 votes, and there's 304 people watching.
Ooh.
Also, like the video.
Yes, please click like on the video. It helps YouTube share the video. Now remember, don't put the Infusible ink over any tape. Like there's tape right here. I cannot put that over that. Otherwise, it's going to be a weird spot over here. That's why you want to cut these close to what they are. you know, you want to cut it close to the cutout piece. And I have one more. I think I could put this down here. Yeah. Now I'm going to kind of look at this. You know what? I think I could lower this one. So remember, these are going to be on here forever.
And ever.
Yep, until the mug breaks.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to add some tape to some of these.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious some of them do need tape.
And I can put tape across 2 of them, or 3. Just a little extra. I need some on this one, sticking up a little.
And do you guys like the idea of the poll?
Yeah, do you guys like me using a poll so you guys get to vote? Okay. All right, we're gonna see how this works. We don't wrap it or anything. Remember, we're using this one.
Not in.
There I am. Okay, and he can bring his mug over here, and we can do, whoops.
Stuck to the.
So I just put it in there. The other one, we'll put it on camera. Is it hot? Oh, no.
You said it wouldn't be an hour.
Is it an hour already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now see, this is why we use butcher paper, because if we wouldn't have, this would be the inside of your mug press.
There's still another piece on there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the piece.
I'm like, what?
Now
It's
this
like
is the
super-
piece we drew on. Do you want to do this?
You got it. It is upright.
Yes.
Is it hot?
No, it's not hot at all. Isn't it cool? So it went from this to this. Very cool. Look at that. I need to,
So I want to here. Scoot over.
I want to fix the focus.
Okay.
So we can hold it up and it will focus on it. Okay.
So with the hair, I put like little streaks with the marker after I already colored it in. So it looks like there's extra streaks in there. It's kind of hard to see, but
I can see him. Hold them up to the camera with light on them.
you might be able. And then
Take the paper off.
yeah, you could do the showing.
Okay.
And then I do the letters in 2 different colors.
Yeah. And it doesn't come off. We could put this in the dishwasher right now. It does say Cricut on the bottom. And it lasts until the mug breaks. Okay, let's get our next one cut. And the winner is colors. I'm going to end the poll. The colors won by 54%. Oh, let me find, okay, here it is. Let me turn you guys on. Okay, so now we're gonna cut this one. I already cut the black and I've already cut the orange, so this won't take long. Oh, I have the wrong machine. Too late. Now I can't change it until after I choose the matte, then I'm gonna hit cancel because I have the wrong machine. So we're gonna click Cricut Joy and we're gonna click Make It. This one I will be cutting out. Ooh, I got a mirror. I just remembered. Let's do that first. So we need to go over here and click mirror. So we can't read it after that. And this does have a ripped edge. So it's going to be a ripped edge. It's going to cut out this whole wrap. And then we're going to put the pumpkin in. We're going to put, oh, we do need glue. We're going to glue the cat on. I say that because earlier I said, oh, we won't need glue today.
Yeah, and then you said glue earlier.
I'm like, oh, I do need to glue. Okay. So we're going to, let's just go ahead and choose ink. And then we'll put this on the mat. It does remind you to mirror.
Do we always see that? No.
Oh, wrong button. Wrong one. Sorry.
I'll get this one ready.
Oh yeah. He's gonna clean my mat for me, or my mug. And I'm gonna put it this way.
You don't need this here.
Nope, we're done with that. And I'm going to pull this away from my other machine real fast. And we're ready to start cutting. I did mirror, right? Yeah. Okay. Betsy says, why don't you mirror all of them? Because I've already cut the others and I've already mirrored them. They're already cut. This is the only piece we're going to cut. I got the pumpkin cut right here. And I used a scrap for the black. And I got the cat and the inside cut already. And they're all mirrored. And this is why we turned off the focus on. Let me see if we can get that focus back. Okay. And Debbie says, be careful with the glue. You can leak some on the design and then it won't work. And that is very true. I'm only going to use a dot of glue. My mug is ready. Oh, you want me to take it out? They can't even see me take it out. But, so here it is. It's very hot. Why don't I put a coaster over here? That's my Melody coaster. And we're done. So we are done with Miss Joy. Have you guys seen the little face on my Joy? Isn't he cute? I have a video putting that on. Okay. So we're going to take this off the mat. Now this cut the whole piece out. That's what we wanted it to do. We wanted it to cut out the mug wrap. Now we'll save all this. I can totally use this later. And then we take these off. I can use this later because this is such a pretty color. I totally know I will use it. I just saved my scraps in a gallon-sized Ziploc baggie. Okay, now we're going to take out the pumpkin.
So I'm going back in chat because I missed chat for a little bit. Gail asked, is that image in Design Space?
What image?
Which image are you talking?
Everything. Well, these are in my projects. If you support my channel, you get these 3 projects to get. But the pumpkin is in Design Space, the cat, this Happy Halloween. I just went into Design Space and searched Happy Halloween.
And then mine I colored in.
Yeah, his was an image in Design Space, but he changed it a lot and changed it to draw and did some contouring. So it's not exactly like that in Design Space. And what I should have done is bend these. When you're weeding Design Space, weeding Infusible Ink, you bend it and see how these are all coming up? Now I can save these little letters and use them in another project. You don't need weeding tools. Now I do want to keep the inside of my O, so I want to make sure that's there. And we are done weeding. And this can all go in my bag. Okay, so now we need our other pieces. So this is tangerine. It's all just a solid color. I'm gonna weed this pumpkin out of the tangerine piece. Very careful not to rip it or anything. I probably should have bent it a little so it will release better. I just want to be careful not to. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is place the pumpkin. It should fit in here exactly, kind of like a puzzle.
You did put mine in your projects, right?
Yes, all 3 of these mugs are in the supporter projects. Here, I'm going to put this in first. I think that will help.
Yes, make sure your hands are completely dry when you touch Infusible
Don't put lotion on your hands or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is called slice and set. So what we did is we sliced it in Design Space. We sliced out the pumpkin, and now we cut it in another color and set it back into the mug wrap. And now I'm going to do the center
of
the eyes.
The reason why she didn't, well, I'll let you. Why?
I don't know the question.
Right. Why didn't you slice out the cat?
Because I wanted to show you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
How to.
So if you forget to slice it, you can. You don't have to throw all the material away. You can.
Yeah, I wanted to show you how to do it. That's really the only reason. Because so many people say, how do you layer? You can't, if you want to do different colors of Infusible ink, you do not want to press one color and then add another color. It will fade unless you know it's going to fade, and that's okay with you. I have done it before with pens and stuff, so there are videos of me doing that. But you just have to know it's going to do that.
Welcome, Joanne.
Thank you, Joanne, for joining. Now, all of you that support, even at only 99 cents on this channel, you get to go in. Now, this cat has little things I'm gonna need to weed out. You guys get to go into my Zoom, my daily crafting Zoom, where you can craft with other crafters. You get to be in video. You don't have to dress up. You don't have to do your hair or makeup. You can wear your pajamas and you can craft with others. Meet new friends, because I understand we don't all have friends to craft with or to talk with. And maybe you need some help with something.
Or you do, and it's with these times, it's harder to
Yeah,
get
you
out.
can't get out with other people. Okay.
You can all just join there.
I'm going to try to weed out his eyes. Oh, you know what? His eyes are going to match the background.
That's a good question, Queenie. Couldn't you use the heat tape on the back of the cat to stick to the project?
Yeah, but there's no reason to. Like, I don't know. I'm going to poke it.
Yeah. That's probably good.
His ears are...
So his ears are going to be galaxy.
Yes.
Well, it might work out with if it's in the pink part, like it's like its eyes though too.
It might look really cool.
It's a ghost cat.
Okay. He's got white on here that I want to take off because I don't want it to stop the other color from getting there. Okay. I'm only going to glue his body on. His tail, once we wrap him onto the mug, it will lay down flat. So I'm just using my Barely Art glue with just a tiny bit of glue. Can you see that glue?
You definitely don't want it getting.
We don't want it to
edge.
seep out. And I think I'm going to put it over here. And we might see a little white around him because he is up a level, if you know what I mean.
Up a level.
Like
He's on the second floor.
He's on another layer. Okay. Let's put this on and then we'll reveal the other mug. I'm gonna lay this like this, and I'm going to put this. I'm lining up the end of the tape. It's kind of hard to see. So the tape goes all the way to the edge of this, and then I'm going to smoosh this around, and that does not go all the way to the edge. So I'm going to pull it back a little. Oh, that's not straight because I'm trying to get it straight on the top and bottom of the mug. And that looks right. I want it on a little tighter. Uh-oh.
What'd you lose?
It was an inner piece. It's not supposed to be there. I got little parts of what I weeded out of the cat. I'm gonna roll this on there. So the cat's on there good. Let's see, we can see the pumpkin. can't see the cat, but he's in here. And then the Happy Halloween words are going to be in white. And we're ready to put it in the machine. Can you scoot the machine over?
Towards you?
Yeah, so they can see it. Oh, we got to put the pin in the glue. Because they couldn't see it last time we did a mug. Okay, so I'm going to put this in, and I want to make sure the infusible ink is completely covered on this left side with the green mint color of the press. No, wait a minute. This side wasn't completely covered, so I want to make sure. I don't think I did this very even.
Well, you can't
but
really
it's
take
okay.
it off now.
I know. I could take it off now if I wanted, but it's not that bad. So now we have to wait for this, and this is starting to come off already. Ooh, look. I'm going to turn the focus off on the camera, or the autofocus back on.
Is it hot?
Oh, it's not too hot. Okay, some of these are on here really good. I'm glad you guys are learning from my videos. Okay, so we use the pen right on top of the infusible ink sheet. Isn't that fun? Yes, the color is so much more vibrant than what the sheet looks like. That's why this is black, but it looks brown. It's not the video that makes it look brown. It looks brown to me.
Bring it closer to the camera so they can see the lines a little better.
I did.
Okay. What is the largest size mug it takes?
15 ounce.
15 ounce straight edge.
Now these we cannot use again. They won't show up. Now let's show your mug again if people joined late. Here's the one Alex did. This was done with all pens and markers.
I draw it. I drawed it in.
The Cricut drew it with infusible ink pens, and then Alex colored it with infusible ink pens and markers. Look at those little snakes.
Those
He's
are
got
danger noodles.
He's got a black cat on there too.
With a gray face.
Yeah.
I added the little...
They got red eyes.
Yep. I made the book brown. The small book.
Okay, I need to read some of that chat.
Yeah. Don't put that so close to the edge. Yeah, it's warm.
Oh yeah, you could do the same thing with snowflakes with the leaves. You would just have to make them a color, not blue. I mean, not white. You could use blue is what I was thinking. Now I'm really excited to see that last mug with this galaxy color, because remember how bright the others came out? This color is going to be cool.
Loretta, yes, I did color in the cat. It was just a drawing.
I can show you what it looks like.
And then you have to use laser paper, not just regular paper, for the infusible ink.
So his mug looked like this, and the Cricut drew it, and this is what it came out when the Cricut was done with it. And then Alex took it by hand and colored it in himself. He did 2 different colors on the Witch's Brew. He did blue at the top, blue at the bottom, and green in the center of both of them.
Purple, actually.
Oh. Is it?
Yeah, it's purple and green.
Oh. It's just a dark purple.
Yeah, it's very dark.
We're almost done. It's on the last, you guys can't see. Oh, see? There, it's on the last light. That means it's almost done. But then we have to, we might not have to let it cool too much. Oh, that's right, Renee. You could use the negative and take out the snowflakes. So we're going to open that up and we're going to grab this. It's already coming off. But look at how cool that is. I guess we don't have to wait.
That's going to be hot.
I know. And there's the cat. You guys are looking at this for the first time. I'm seeing it too. Happy Halloween. That is so cool. I cannot touch this because it's 400 degrees. When you take something out of the oven at 400 degrees, you don't use your hands. That turned out so good. You guys made a great choice on voting for the colors.
That's my favorite infusible ink.
Yeah, it is.
I helped out with chat. I voted for that one too.
That is so cool. So I wanted to show you different ways that you could layer and do it all at once. So we did the slice and set on here, and then we just glued that cat on, and then we sliced out the Happy Halloween. And I like the edge. See, I didn't get it completely straight on. This edge is closer than this edge.
That's all right, though.
I really like this one. We might have to put this in the crafting house for the people coming for Halloween.
I thought all these were going there.
Is there room?
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
How many mugs do we already have at the crafting
Like
house?
15. But with those nice little hanging things.
And people even made us some mugs to have there that they made while they were there and left them there for us. I love that. Oh, she wants a close-up of the cat's eyes. See, you can see the background through the eyes and the ears.
That's cool, though. I think that.
Yeah, I like it.
Out. Diane says,
I just love it.
I love these mugs. I guess I will be making mugs again tonight.
No, I can't touch it because it's hot. But here's the other ones that I can touch. These are cool.
Yeah, we wanted to make some Halloween-ish.
And fall.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you other ways. Now this is the one we used markers and pens. Alex did. I didn't do it. But this is something great that your kids can color in. You can have the Cricut draw something and let them color it in. And then they have a mug to last them forever with their own drawing and coloring.
The cat was just glued on, Kimmy.
Yeah.
On the other one.
We glued on, oh, here it is. I can show you this. So we sliced out the pumpkin and then set that in there like a puzzle piece. The cat is just glued on top. Oh, and look, you can see the color that it was underneath, that this was. And I just used one little bit of glue right here in the center. I did not glue the tail. If I did, the glue would have seeped out and it would not have colored where the glue was. So I only put a little bit on here because once you smash it onto the mug, it's gonna be flat. So you don't have to worry about it sticking up like that. You just wanna make sure that when you put it on, it's good. Thank you everyone for reminding the thumbs up. If you're in the live chat, all you do is click on the live chat. Close the live chat, click the thumbs up. And, oh, here's my chat. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We really had fun tonight with you guys. I'm so glad you guys helped with deciding what we're using. I'm going to use that poll more often. And if you have any questions that I did not get to answer, because I can't see all the questions and craft, put them in the comments after the video. I do try to answer questions from your comments. So after the video's over, you can put some comments in there. And I appreciate comments. YouTube likes those as well. All right. I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for new images, Saturday at 11 a.m. And for those who support my channel, we have a supporter hangout at 12:30 on Saturday, where if you support my channel for $5 or more on patreon.com/melodylane, you get to be in the Zoom with me. And this is a private video only for supporters. This Zoom is never put in for the public to see. Oh, Nikki, I'm so glad you learned a lot tonight. Oh, and Deborah is going into the crafting Zoom. So anybody who supports at $1 or more, I have posted on Patreon and on my YouTube page. If you click on community, you will see, or if you click on see perks under the video, you will see post, and just scroll down a little bit. I just posted a new link to the crafting Zoom yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. All right, so you guys go craft together. Angie has a good question before we go. If you had glued on a lighter color, say the tangerine, would the background colors have shown up on top of it? No, because there was a backing in it. No, it would not seep through. You would not see the layer through, is what I mean. If you would have done the mug first without the cat and then added the cat in a lighter color, you would see all the colors transparent. But because we completely covered up the, where's the cat one? The mug. No, not the mug, the piece that we put on it.
This?
Yes. So even if it was a lighter color, it would not have seeped through. It totally covers that, even no matter what color you're putting on it, because it has a backing on it. So it would not have blended through.
All right.
All right. We got to go. Alex's friends are waiting to play Xbox.
I have other things to attend to.